Jennifer Lambers on her final full day here at Fox 10.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Joe. Bittersweet day here at Fox 10, but as he mentioned earlier, it's just going to be in that full-time capacity. And you'll still continue to see me just as Fox 10 needs a hand or as severe weather rolls in. We'll talk more about that coming up in the 10 a.m. hour. But for right now, let's go ahead and talk more about your forecast. And just starting to see some clear, sunny skies out there. Those winds are still just out of the south-southwest. And so we're starting to introduce some more of that higher humidity out there. Sticky, muggy once again to begin for today. Just a little bit of cloud cover. Meteorologist Matt Barentine was tracking some of those isolated coastal showers earlier this morning. So just starting to see some of those beginning to lift up closer towards portions of the Florida Panhandle and closer towards PCB. But a live view outside from our Navigator Credit Union camera at the Battleship. Blue, sunny skies out there, calm, quiet conditions, and temperatures resting in the mid 80s, dew points lower 70s. And so those feels like temperatures also resting in the lower 90s. Now temperatures all across our area. The good news is that we still have some of those mid to upper 70s holding on closer towards Bruton and Bay Minette along with Monroeville. Everywhere else quickly warming up into a range of the 80s out there, but taking the humidity into account, already feeling like the triple digits closer towards the immediate coastline, Gulf Shores, Pensacola, Destin, all coming in well over 100 degrees. Many other spots just starting to see some of those mid to upper 80s, but even some 90s closer towards Molino, Crestview, and Calvert along with Atmore. As we do get further along into the rest of today, anticipating those temperatures to be warming up once again. Around average really for what we should be seeing for this point in July. However, those heat and sea values, those feels like temperatures soaring into the triple digits once again, just because it is going to be that heat and that humidity working together to have it feel warmer out there. Still the potential for some rain chances heading into today, but not going to be the highest for today or tomorrow. Very isolated. You're almost looking at better chances not really to see anything out there. You might just see some of those gray clouds or hear some of those rumbles of thunder. Rain coverage begins to ramp up just a little bit once we do get closer towards the weekend. But coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to be breaking down more of your forecast details. I'll time out today's rain chances on our Futurecast and also have a full extended look at what you can expect heading into the weekend. That's coming up in just a little bit. Chelsea, Joe.
Right now, Jen, the heat is on. It has been for some time, but looking down the road, maybe some high 80s in the future.
Maybe. Yeah, but even then, I mean, we're still sticking with that humidity here. And so it's still going to be feeling warmer out there despite seeing some of those temperatures. But hey, I know that school is starting. We're getting closer towards football season. We're rooting for fall weather, but no end to any of this very high temperatures anytime soon. Really, the feels like temperatures out there. Beautiful look outside down in Orange Beach, noticing that we're starting to see some of those waves just breaking a little bit further offshore. Still beautiful. A lot of folks getting out there and enjoying it for this Thursday morning, but those temperatures are hot. It's in the upper 80s, dew points upper 70s. So the feels like temperatures closer towards 102 already. It's 9:30 to begin for this morning, and well, already feeling like the triple digits for many spots across the immediate coastline. Over the next few hours, those winds will shift out of the southwest. They're going to be sustaining that constant wind speed closer towards 10 miles per hour, so it's still pretty low out there, and that's going to be helping our rip current risk continuing to stay low for today, tomorrow, and as we do get closer towards the weekend, just continuing to see more of those calm water conditions. But do keep in mind, it's warm out there, feels more like bath water. And also those jellyfish are in full force. They are thriving in some of these warmer water conditions. Just make sure that you're being careful out there. Checking in on the tropics, things are calm and quiet out there. No new tropical development expected in the Atlantic, the Caribbean, and the Gulf waters. But brand new month is tomorrow. We officially have pretty much 2 months of hurricane season behind us. Even then, the National Hurricane Center began those advisories May 15th. So I'd say about 2.5 behind us, but still 4 months to go. As always, just make sure that you're continuing to stay updated with our team here at Fox 10 and be cautious what you see on social media. Now, the triple digit heat indices will continue for today. Tomorrow, they start to drop down by the time we get closer towards Saturday. And we talked a little bit about that relief by the time we get into next week. So yes, it is going to be better out there, but it'll still feel a little hotter as we will be maxing out in the upper 80s. But those feels like temperatures still going to be feeling more like the mid to upper 90s. Better in comparison to what we're seeing right now, but still a little toasty by the beginning of next week. I'll break down more of your forecast details coming up in just a little bit. Chelsea, Joe. We'll take another look at your forecast right now and a live view outside from the Eastern Shore, looking towards the Bayway and downtown Mobile. Traffic moving smoothly out there, seeing some sunshine, some nice, calm, quiet conditions. But it's hot and toasty. Temperatures just resting in the mid 80s right now. Dew points lower 70s. So those feels like temperatures closer towards 93. And we do have another heat advisory once again in effect for today. What this means is that those feels like temperatures easily going to be getting into the triple digits, but getting a lot closer to that specific criteria of 108 degrees. Even if your county is left outside of it, you're not meeting that specific criteria, but it's still going to be feeling hot out there and like the triple digits. Forecast daytime highs out there going to be maxing out really a few upper 80s, mainly anticipating some of those lower to mid 90s out there. So toasty once again, but these temperatures will continue just to be right around where we should be for this time of year. And it's straying away just a little bit, not too terrible, and luckily nowhere near that previous record of 99 degrees set back in 1896. Now we're going to be feeling much warmer than that. Those triple digit heat indices once again coming into play. As you can see, Grove Hill, Monroeville, Evergreen still coming in below that 108 degree threshold for those heat indices, just to be left out of that heat advisory. Everywhere else making it. As we get further along into this afternoon, anticipating more of those panhandle showers and thunderstorms by early afternoon. Rain coverage today is lower, so there's a decent chance that you don't see anything for this Thursday afternoon or this evening for some of that rain coverage. Some of them still could contain those heavy downpours or some frequent lightning, but you have much higher chances of not seeing anything. Rip Current risk at our local beaches low today, tomorrow, Saturday. It looks beautiful out there, but those water temperatures are ticking up now in the upper 80s. And then what we're tracking over the next 7 days, tomorrow begins a brand new month, but no end in sight to the summertime pattern. We start to see some upper 80s by the beginning of next week. Still feeling like the mid to upper 90s. I'll have more details on your forecast coming up in our 10 a.m. hour, Studio 10. We'll be right back after this.